Welcome to Agotoko TV. Good morning, good evening, good night, or good afternoon, even some places. Depend on where you're watching me from or listening to me from today. Anyway, our talk today, what we have on our table today, it's about sexual pressure is rare. It's not really rare, it's rare. Sexual pressures. Okay. The connection between sex and pressure. That is what we want to discuss today. Sexual pressure is real among teens. So how do you know if you are being pressurized to having sex? So my people, I just want to use this opportunity to say you are really highly welcome to comment on this very topic we are discussing today. The topic we will talk about today, the talk we put for table today, everybody needs to add something to this. Because I don't know about how they see what they happen among the young people, the teenagers, what they happen around them, what you see, what be your own observation. One thing they say, how you go take no as a teenager or as a young person, how you go take no when you are being tried or pushed to go into having sex, even when you don't want to. You find out that somebody want to pressurize you to have it. Something they use different ways. Things like they will want to engage you into sexual activity. Like, for example, they use dancing, flirting, kissing, smooshing, and even and even sometimes there are many, many ways they use, but some of them, these are just a few ways they use to try and engage you as a young person into having sex, even when you are not ready yet. There are so many things that most people do that they don't really know that you can actually call it rape if you want. One thing is that you have to, like, as a teenager, you have to make up your mind decision. It's not time for you to have sex yet. You don't want to have the sex. If it's not the right time for you to have sex, don't engage in having the sex or going into sex. I'm really before I go into deep into what we want to discuss today, I don't know about you. If you're watching me here, if you're seeing a trend, especially in social media, see a trend of young ladies exposing every part of their body, This is one of them that really makes me really, sometimes I get really upset when I see it, because I don't know how you that is watching me, what do you think about it? How do you see it? So let's see. You will know if someone is making you feel what you don't really want at that time. From the way they touch you, from the way they move, the kind of body language they show around you, or they even want to touch you or say inappropriate things to you or touch you inappropriately. You as a young person, if you are in a place where you are not more comfortable, don't sit down and just don't even accept threat at all. Don't even accept threat. Don't take it in. If you notice that you're being pushed and threatened because the person really want to have sex with you, cry out, shout, run and report to your parent. If you report to your parent, you find out that you report it once and your parents didn't act on it. Report. There are different organizations in every country that deals with matter like this. Report it to the police. No, it doesn't mean because you are young you can't report you can report to the police. Now in Nigeria, where I come from, they have a lot of organizations where you can actually report people now. So don't just sit down. Cry to your next door neighbor. Don't just keep quiet and accept it even when you don't want it. And you can see that it's not yet time for you. Sex. I'm using this word today because I hope the children are still very young. I'm going to use it softly so that I don't overdo it. Do you know having sex is a decision that can change your life forever? I hope you know that. If you're watching me, I hope you know that. That having sex is a decision that can change your life. It changed many people's lives. Some people actually go for unprotected sex and end up carrying things they don't want to carry yet different kind of, some carry diseases. Some of them actually end up carrying pregnancy, unwanted babies, and a lot of other things that follows. But as a teenager, as a young person, you have a lot of times in your life, a lot of years to do that, and you will get tired. Why rush into it? Why being pressured by peer pressure, by your friends, by your fellow teenage friends pushing you? You guys go together. You now make competition who is virgin and who is no more virgin, and you are ashamed to let other people know that you are still virgin. You don't even need to tell anybody. You just keep that. That is your private matter. That is your private side of your life. You don't need to share it with any of your friends. You don't need to share that part side. I haven't met a man yet, or I haven't slept with a woman yet. You don't need to share that part. Keep that part private. If they are bragging about it and you are not comfortable around your friends or around the people that are your fellow teenagers, you're not comfortable around it, take a walk. Take a walk. Leave them. You don't need to be part of that kind of group. Because they said evil word, correct good manners, or if how they say evil word or evil manner, corrupt good manner or something like that. You don't want to be in that kind of place. You don't want to be in that kind of group. So if you notice that you are in a place where, as a young person, and you're in a place where these things is happening, and you can find out that you are no more comfortable with the conversation, you are not comfortable with that person there, just walk, take a walk and leave. You don't need to stay there and take it until you get into what you don't want. Because remember, as a teenager, your body is changing, and your body is the hormones. You have sensitive areas of that. You don't even understand some part of your body, what is going on. Sometimes you have feelings you can't even really explain why you are having them. So if you have a good your mom or your dad, or and I would say an appropriate adult in the house that you can confide, you can discuss it, ask, speak to somebody, so that you don't speak to your fellow teens that sometimes they want to jump, and when they don't need to jump yet. So don't hang out with friends. Don't hang out with friends who respect and care about bridging or breaking their virginity at any time. Don't hang out with those kind of friends that all they talk about is sex, all they talk about is immoral things, all they talk about is things that will not grow your life. Mix with friends that are aspiring to grow big, that are trying to do well in their education. They're aspiring to think about how they will and what they want to achieve, how they're going to finish they're finishing first class. That kind of healthy competition between you guys. Those are the kind of friends you hang out with. So many people don't think that, they don't really look at sex as being, sex is more than just having touch each other and penetrate. It's more than that. There are so many people's lives, as I said, so many lives has been destroyed, changed forever through just 5 minutes pleasure or pressure. What people can call it, pleasure or pressure. 5 minutes of it, and they destroy their life. We have what we call soul ties. Soul tie. When you have sex with somebody, you exchange blood. It's a spirit. There's a spirit, there's a covenant. So when you are going to make a covenant with somebody sexually and you don't even know yourself, so many people have destroyed their life because they've tied themselves with somebody that all their life, this thing is a soul tie. All their life, they will be battling with things. They don't know why they are battling with it. There are so many adults today that they find them, they cannot even stick with one person because they met the wrong person, have sexual intercourse, have a covenant with that person, and all their life, they cannot stick with one person. They find out they keep falling into the same trap all the time because there's something there, so they need to disengage it. They need to have a way of breaking it, I will not talk about this on this video, but some other time, God permitting me, I'll be able to talk about that part. So, my people, if you are there watching me and you are enjoying what we are discussing today, the topic we are talking about today is the connection between sex and pressure. So, if you're there watching me, please Leave us a comment, write something about what you think about it. Don't just watch me. Please write something and contribute on also your own quarter about this very topic. Say something and it will be, everything is at all my bad. So write something. Thank you so much. Let's see what, Michael, you're welcome, Michael Trim. I have to wear my glasses because I can hardly see. Because of the light, I'm trying not to wear glasses, but I don't know what to do. I will have to, no choice, or I'm not going to see anything. Even my glasses, not see, the light is in front of me. Okay, so true. Yeah, many lives. Yes, my dear, that's so true. Yeah, many lives have been destroyed. Many people, and sometimes it really touched me when I just feel I don't know where we have gone wrong somehow as human beings. And if you find out that some people don't even really care anymore what happened, they just want to have that 5 minutes. So the one that pay me now is the young ones, are teenagers. You know, I don't know. Please, I want to ask something to our audience. If you're watching this video, replay, or you're live with me, what do you, looking at the social media, especially on Instagram, how do you feel when you see every even the adults, they are not even setting good example. You see them shaking, women shaking bum, shaking booms, shaking their butts, shaking their butts, shaking their boots, half naked, completely. It's very disgusting. It's very irritating. I don't know if you are here on this, please. What do you think? I really want you guys to write something about this, because I have looked. Oh, I don't know whether maybe if you don't open your body, and you don't shake your butt, and you don't shake your two apple in front of you, your breast, your bust. If you don't shake it and open the sensitive part, does it mean you will not have people you will not trend on social media? Or you will not make money? I don't really understand what's going on, because it's getting to the stage that even the adults are no more setting good example for the young ones coming up. You find out that adults are shaking all over the place. The young girls, young children, teenagers, kids are now opening their body, exposing their body, not remembering that these videos, you can't delete it. Even if you delete it from your side, it's already on clouds. It's there. And they expose them. But these are teenagers that tomorrow they want to marry, and maybe they might one future president or prime minister in one country will want to fall in love with you. If you are a girl, you are watching this video. You are a young teenager, young girl, you are watching this video. And who knows, maybe you will be the first lady of one country, and somebody now uproot your video when you were a teenager, how you exposed yourself. You find out that you have just damaged your life from that time. Why? Or you see kids walking around or completely naked. Before you say this is your pride, you cover it up. When the man, your husband, comes, if you do the job to see it, it's for his eyes only. But this one, you open the whole thing. Sometimes, in those in the early stage, in the early, do I say a few years ago, when I see young men looking, sometimes I said, I look, I said, don't close your eye. Look, he's giving you a free view. I call it free view. Free view. If a woman starts opening all his body, all his parts, and everybody is all over the place in the name of fashion, it's free view. If the men are looking, they are looking, it's free. Before, they are supposed to, the same man, why would he come for you? Why would he see what he wants to see? He doesn't need to be, what is remaining? Is it just to enter that place, to enter the chamber? Is that the remaining one? That is easy. If he has seen everything, he's seen everything that he wants to see. Why can't we cover up a bit? If you don't, at least knee length. Do you hear mini skirts? You see hot pants. Even some women that they are really, really huge, big, they will do the same fashion in the name of fashion. I'm really sometimes I'm even ashamed. Even some of the stars, some of the celebrities that are supposed to set a very good example, they too are shaking and opening their body all over the place. The young ones are copying us. So let's let's set a good example by the way we dress, by the way we position ourselves. Because most of all these things, for example, how you said, we just put it here. Say, how do you know? How do you know if? How do you know? How do you know if somebody is pressurizing you to have sex? It's true. It's true. They will do it through dancing. They will do it through all those showing off. Even look around you, the billboards. Everything, everywhere is all about sex, 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 sex. Now, children don't even know the reason why God created sex. Why is that communion? Why that union? Why that fellowship, if you want to call it that? Why? It's supposed to be from husband and wife, but everybody's having it. Now the kids are having it. So you as a teenager, don't be pressured to have sex because you have so many years in front of you to have sex later. You will have it, especially if you're married. When you're married, you will have it enough, or at least get to a matured age where you can actually say yes, so that you can be able to really know the real. If you're having it with the person you want to live with, not just having it with anybody. Because as I said, it's a soul tie. It's a covenant you're having. So don't hang out with people. Don't hang out with those friends that will take you out of what your family, maybe you have a very good upbringing, good family values, and because you mix up with the wrong thing, because they always said when you pile up and play with dogs that have fleas will get into your body. So you need to be very careful as a young person, that you know who are your friends. Don't be pressured to do what you don't want to. Don't be pressured into having what you are not ready for. If you are in there, call your mom, call your father, call your brother. If you're uncomfortable, call somebody, call your dad and tell them. Don't be pushed into what you don't want to have at that age, because many lives have been tarnished, destroyed for just 5 minutes, what they call enjoyment. 5 minutes enjoyment. Teenager having 5 minutes enjoyment. There's something that you do, the pressure. I have done it, and among you and your friend, that's what you're proud of. Why not proud of things like they being the first in your class? Those are the kind of things that I know that people in that time we're proud of. Why not be proud of that? You invented something. At the age of 16, you have started. You are in the uni. You are in the school. You are still studying. And you've just launched your first business, or you've just launched your first product, or you've just opened, start to think, because you have so many years. This such thing, please, let's just stop all these things. Stop all these things. We don't need it. When the time comes when you want to do it, you will do it as much as you can. Thank you so much, Michael Trim. Thank you for as many people that will come and watch this replay. I really want to say thank you. But if you're watching me there, this is Helen Idigbe Ayeni, your sugar sharp, going places, that unstoppable, unshakable, no giving up lady. If the mountain is on top of, if in front, the mountain is in front of me. If I can't go over it, I will go around. If I can't go around, I will go under it. So what I'm saying with that my language, those things, what I just said now is, no matter what it is, don't give up. But you teenagers, I want you to give up the path that we are talking about today. Don't be pressured to have sex when it's not time for you yet. Make the right decision at the right time and engage in sexual intercourse with a person that you want to live for. Don't just go test it, because testing it you can either two things. You can either destroy your own life without knowing you have damaged yourself. So please follow us on where you are watching us today, Facebook. Follow, like, and share our video on our YouTube. Subscribe, comment, and follow us on our Instagram. Like and share as well. Thank you so much. Please, if you have any contribution regarding what we've just discussed today, leave it on the comment box. Write more, and if you're back here to watch the replay, do the same. This topic was just the kind of topic that we said, let's just treat it today, but we will get back and talk more on it. I think we're going to have one day, we're going to have a show in the night, late in the night, where you're going to be just adults, adults who want to come. I would love to see everyone on. And that show will be a long one. We're going to tackle some things on the, it's going to be on the night show. When I mean night, where I know younger people, they are all in bed, and we can feel free to really talk and reach out to areas that we might not be able to reach at this very time we are doing our show. So God bless you all, and see you again. Let's see what's the time. See you guys again on Friday for a juicy and powerful topic. So, you team, stop being pressured in having sex. And if you are involved in showing off your body, stop it. It's not fashion. It's not fashion. All those clothes that are tight, skinny, tight to your skin, that shows all the curves and everything, shows every part of your body. Stop it. Stop shaking on Instagram. Stop shaking those booms and those bobs on Instagram. Stop it. Some of you lie about your age. You're not even supposed to even be on Instagram or any social media. You lie because you look so mature and you just use all those things to lie. Stop them. And those adults that are not setting good example, shame on you. Shame on you, because if you're an adult, you're going to shake your bum, shake your body in the name of trending and in the name of having followers on social media. Shame on you, because you're not setting a good example. Your children will go one day and watch those videos, and let's see how they feel when they see their mom and their dad shaking part or all part of body just because he wants to gather crowd, or you want people to follow, you want to please your fans. You know, some of these fans, they are looking at you, they copy you, they want to see you set a good example. Some of those dresses, some of those clothes you see celebrity wear, they wear them when they're on stage. They're not supposed to be wearing them around in the daytime, and most of them don't dress like that, apart from the ones that do the shake shake and the boom 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 thing. God bless you all, and stay strong and stay safe. God bless. Bye bye.